Hey, listeners, are you ready to take control of your car buying experience and make smart financial decisions? Introducing the Ultimate Auto Finance Guide, your go to resource for navigating the complex world of auto finance. Whether you're a first time buyer or looking to refinance, this guide has all the tips, tricks, and insider knowledge you need to secure the best deal. Don't miss out on this opportunity to empower yourself and drive away with confidence. Head over to www.ultimateautofinanceguide.com now and grab your digital copy. Trust me, it's the smartest investment you'll make before buying your next car. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Drive to Success Mastering Auto Finance. I'm your host, John Lewis, and today we're diving into a crucial but often overlooked part of the car buying journey understanding the regulatory landscape behind auto finance. We'll be covering how regulations like UDAAP protect you, how the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, plays a key role in this industry, and what recent changes mean for you as a borrower. So, why do these regulations matter when you're getting an auto loan? Well, they're there to protect you, the consumer, and ensure transparency in the lending process. These laws help prevent unfair, deceptive, or abusive practices by lenders and dealers, keeping everything above board, whether it's ensuring you're getting a clear understanding of your loan terms or safeguarding your personal data, regulations are the framework that ensures fairness and accountability. Before we dive deeper into specific regulations, let's talk about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, which plays a major role in the auto finance world today. The CFPB was formed in the wake of the 2008 financial crisis as part of the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. The financial meltdown left a lot of people devastated, losing homes, jobs, and financial stability due to predatory lending and lack of oversight in the financial markets. Congress established the CFPB in 2010 to ensure that consumers are treated fairly by banks, lenders, and other financial institutions. Essentially, the CFPB is here to make sure that abuses that led to the 2008 crisis never happen again. They oversee everything from mortgages to credit cards and what we're focusing on today, auto loans. In the auto finance industry, the CFPB ensures that lenders and dealers follow regulations aimed at transparency, fairness, and ethical practices. They focus heavily on preventing unfair lending practices, hidden fees, or confusing loan terms that can lead consumers into a financial mess. Essentially, if there's a shady practice going on in the auto finance world, the CFPB steps in to investigate and, if necessary, enforce penalties. Now that you understand the CFPB's role, let's talk about some key regulations that protect you when financing a vehicle. One major law is the Truth in Lending Act, or TILA. TILA ensures when you apply for an auto loan that the lender has to disclose the full terms of the loan up front. This includes the annual percentage rate, the total finance charges, and your repayment schedule. It's designed to prevent any surprises, no hidden fees popping up after you sign on the dotted line. Next, there's the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This act ensures the accuracy and privacy of your credit information. It's vital because the terms you get on an auto loan, whether you're good or bad, are often based on your credit score. Under this law, you have the right to check your report for errors, and if you find any, you can dispute them and ensure the lender gets an accurate picture of your credit worthiness. Then we have the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. This law makes it illegal for lenders to discriminate against you based on factors like race, religion, gender, or age. It ensures everyone is judged solely on their ability to repay the loan, nothing else. Understanding UDAAP and how it protects you. Now let's dig into really important areas when we're talking about UDAAP. UDAAP, which stands for Unfair deceptive or abusive acts or practices. UDAAP is a critical framework that the CFPB uses to enforce fair lending practices and make sure consumers aren't being taken advantage of. Let's break down what UDAAP covers. Unfair practices. These are the actions by lenders that cause significant harm to consumers, especially when borrowers can't reasonably avoid harm. For example, if a lender hides fees deep in the contract that you won't reasonably notice, that's considerably unfair. Deceptive practices. This happens when lenders or dealers mislead you with false information or leave out crucial details. For example, imagine being promised a low interest loan only to find out after signing the loan terms far less favorable than advertised. Abusive practices. These are tactics that take advantage of the consumer's lack of understanding about financial products. For example, some lenders might structure loans with confusing jargon or any pressure to get you to agree to terms without allowing time for proper review. UDAP is all about ensuring that you as a borrower are treated fairly and with transparency. If a lender or dealer is acting unfairly or abusively, the CFPB can step in to investigate and, if needed, take enforcement action. This includes issuing fines or shutting down operations if necessary. Now let's take a look at recent regulatory changes in auto finance. Some recent changes in regulations that have made the auto finance world a little bit better and safer for consumers happens on a state level. State level interest rate caps are implemented on a state level, uh, which some states are capping the interest rate so that lenders can charge, particularly for subprime loans. This prevents predatory lending practices, especially for consumers with poor credit who might otherwise be stuck with extremely high interest rates. Enhanced privacy rules also come into play. With more auto loans processed digitally, lenders are collecting vast amounts of personal information. New regulations are tightening how lenders store, use, and share that data, keeping your sensitive information safe. Increased UDAP enforcement happens when the CFPB cracks down harder on lenders who engage in unfair practices. More investigations and penalties are being handed out, which means lenders are under more pressure to comply with the rules. So, how can you use this knowledge to your advantage? You can use this knowledge prote- uh, to protect yourself. First, make sure you read every document thoroughly before signing. Don't feel rushed or even if a dealer is pushing you to sign. If something doesn't add up, ask questions and demand clear answers. Also, check your credit report before applying for a loan to ensure it's accurate. Errors on your credit report can lead to higher interest rates or loan denials. Even if you feel like something isn't right, you can file a complaint directly with the CFPB. They will investigate and, if necessary, hold the lender accountable. To wrap things up, understanding the regulatory landscape in auto finance, especially the role of the CFPB and laws like UDAP, gives you the power to make better, safer decisions when financing a vehicle. You may have the tools to spot unfair practices and know where to turn if something doesn't feel right. Thanks for joining me today on Drive to Success Mastering Auto Finance. I hope this episode helps you feel more confident as you navigate the world of auto finance. Be sure to tune in next time for more insights that will help you take control of your financial journey. Drive safe and finance smarter.
Rolling down the avenue to a jazzy beat, following that rhythm, life's a one-way street. Chasing dreams with passion, every mile's a goal. In the world of finance, stories to be told. Catching the horizon with a soulful groove. Navigating numbers, got nothing to lose. Every calculation, every deal we sway. In the realm of autos, we find our way. Drive to success, we're mastering the art. Through the lanes of finance, we set apart. Jazz and soul, where the numbers align. Make your journey smooth with wisdom divine. Hit the keys of knowledge, let the insight play. From leases to purchases, every savvy way. Revving up those engines, zeros turn to ones. In the studio of life like morning sun. Feel the soul, embrace the jazz. In the auto world, let's razzmatazz. Financial gears shifting smooth and slick. In the podcast lane, we find the tricks. Cruising through the jargon, ain't no mystery. Unlocking all the secrets in auto history. Low ones and rates, they glisten like the stars. Drive the distance, no matter how far.
Thanks for sticking around until the end. Before we go, if you're in the market for a new or used car or even thinking about it, you must check out Drive to Success, the Ultimate Auto Finance Guide. It's packed with strategies to help you navigate the tricky world of auto financing, avoid costly mistakes, and get the best deal possible. Head over to Amazon and grab your copy today. Just search for Drive to Success, the Ultimate Auto Finance Guide, or use the link in our show notes. Take control of your car buying experience and drive away with confidence.